Sony FX30. I picked up the 11mm f1.8 lens to go with it, which is perfect for this type of application. Not good for the Trombone Assassin, but good for walking around holding the camera a foot in front of my face. And I'm actually using the onboard microphone right now, which is a giant no-no. You're not supposed to do that, but I thought it was worth hearing how it sounds. And got a bit of a cold right now, so let's go to a more controlled environment and talk more about the camera and where we're heading. So I've had the FX30 for a couple of weeks now, and I've had a chance to start playing around with it, and I absolutely love it. The image quality is incredible. I'm shooting in S-Log, which is essentially a RAW format that gives you the maximum amount of possible detail in highlights and shadows, and I'm just starting to learn how to do the color grading thing, which we'll talk about in a minute. And so far, I'm really content. I feel great about it. It's everything I thought it was going to be. So it's a small camera. It's easy to carry around. It is really light. I know I'm going to need to get a cage for this thing with a top handle and some kind of a side handle. It's actually really hard and inconvenient to shoot video with it because of how small it is, unless I have some more things to grip. So that is something I'm going to be looking into and figuring out what options I've got there. One thing I have noticed is it doesn't have internal neutral density filters, so when I'm shooting outside, things get kind of complicated. So obviously that's something I wish the camera had, but at this price point, I'm not entirely surprised. So we need to get some neutral density filters to be able to shoot outside without changing our shutter speed, aperture, or ISO. As you can see from my previous clip, the onboard microphone, of course, isn't great. You wouldn't expect it to be. I'm never going to use it. In fact, I'm not even super interested in plugging a microphone into an audio preamp and then directly into the camera. I just really want to record audio totally independent from the camera. So we'll talk about that in the next video. But I do want to show you some examples of the output of the camera in S-Log RAW format, and then the graded version that I've done. I've done some basic color grading tutorials, and I'm just learning the absolute beginning stuff. So do want to show you that. So let's take a look at those clips. I've got a long way to go, tons of stuff to learn, but I am completely confident that this camera is going to give me some great images, and once I pick the lens that I want, or the lenses for shooting the Trombone Assassin, I'm really, really excited at what this is going to look like and what the camera can do. So one thing down and about 12 million to go.